Hello everyone. Today I think it's a great day for every Volkswagen LT35 users, especially for the people that are using 2.5 TDI like I use, which I consider is one of the best engines made by humans. Now, a lot of people have the same problem like I had, and I was struggling to fix that issue. I didn't know exactly what's the story, what's the problem. Basically, when you drive, you press the gas pedal. It's okay. The van it's driving like, I don't know, 100, 120 kilometers per hour, which I don't drive that fast. I go like 100 kilometers per hour. Sorry. But after you drive like, I don't know, 2-3 hours one day, I don't know, sometimes the gas pedal, you know, it's just not responsive. You can drive with 80 kilometers per hour. If you have a hill and you are loaded, you can go up to 60 or maybe 50 kilometers per hour, which is really dangerous to drive like this on the motorway, on the public roads, and especially when you don't have a motorway. Let's say if you try to overtake something and the gas pedal is not going to be responsive. Then if you take the ignition off and you put the ignition on in 1 second or 2 seconds, I don't know, the pedal, the accelerator pedal is going to be just fine for the next, I don't know, maybe 2-3 days, 2-3 weeks, maybe 2-3 hours, and then could happen again. The accelerator pedal is not going to be responsive. Even if you press the pedal, nothing is going to happen. The van is not going to accelerate properly. It's like the van is going to limp mode. So I try to sort it out, to see what's happening. I was thinking first that maybe it's a problem with the ECU, maybe with a microprocessor from ECU, maybe that there was a fault there, but there was no fault. There was no ECU issue until I discovered this stuff. So I'm gonna show you now how the accelerator pedal works. So this is the accelerator pedal, yeah? So we press it, yeah, and you have a cable there, see? That's it's accelerating the engine. Now let me open the engine compartment. And the accelerator pedal goes like this, goes underneath there to that sensor. So this sensor, this one, is connected to the injection pump, and this is giving the command to engine to accelerate. So the problem is this sensor. This is how it looks. This is how you accelerate. Push it up. This is the problem. This sensor. So a lot of people are changing the e-flow meter, are changing the turbo, they are changing the vacuum lines, vacuum pipes, because they are thinking that maybe it's the turbo, maybe it's the airflow meter, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. No, the problem is very easy to fix. Unfortunately, I was on Autodoc. It's a car part, online car parts shop, and they don't have this sensor. They had it in the back in the days, and the cheapest was 250 euro, and the most expensive one was 560 euro, something like that. So the cheapest was 300 and the most expensive was 600 euro for this sensor, which is pretty much, it's a lot of money. and I discovered that Autodoc doesn't have it, and Mr. Auto, it's the same, and the car parts online shop, big one, and they don't have at all. So I said, okay, if online, if on the shop online you can pay around 400-500 euro for this one, probably if you go to Volkswagen to buy an original one, is going to be around 900 euro, maybe 1000 euro, or maybe 800, something like that. Anyway, it's very, very expensive. I don't know why. So I went to the scrapyard and I bought a sensor, and I tried to open it. I didn't knew exactly how to open it, but then I realized how to open it. Anyway, I didn't broke it. I broke only something, but I could use some silicone. I'm going to show you. And you need to clean it. Clean is like a volume knob, like not like this one, because this one is electronic. You can spin it like 100 times, nothing happened. But the old ones, you had like minimum volume and maximum volume, and that's it. You're not going to be able to spin it all the way. So that sensor is the same. You have minimum and maximum. In order how, let's say, if you press the gas pedal just a little, it moves just a little. If you press maximum, it's going to go maximum, but that's it. It's not going to spin like this one. This one is electronic, because, you know, technology. So that volume knob, I filmed it already. I'm going to show you. You're going to use something to clean it, and you're going to see that it's not going to be absolutely no problem at all, and the van is going to fly away. It's not going to go into the limp mode, so you don't have to take the ignition off, ignition on, you know, and then you're going to see that the van is alive again for, I don't know, maybe 2-3 hours, maybe 2-3 days, maybe 1 week, maybe 1 month. But definitely you're going to have the same problem, and nobody knew what's the problem with that stuff. And I replace it, I clean it, I replace it, and now I have absolutely no problem with the van. It's not going to the limp mode. It wasn't a big problem here in the motorway. Now I'm in Ireland, and if you have motorway, it's okay, because you can drive, take the ignition off, put the ignition back. That's it. The power it's again back. So basically, you're gonna have power for the next 2-3 hours, maybe 2-3 days, 1 month. I don't know. The problem is when you have one lane and one lane, yeah. So if you don't have a concrete between the lanes, so basically you can overtake a vehicle. Let's say you are loaded, and maybe you have a car trailer behind you. You rescue a car or something with your van, or you have a heavy load and you try to overtake. If in that moment it's going to happen that the computer is going to go to the limp mode and it's going to cut the power, then you are in big problems, because you might have a vehicle coming on your lane on the opposite side, and you shouldn't be there. You have to overtake immediately and go back, and it's not safe. On a motorway, yeah, you can drive it like this for years. There is no problem. You just take the ignition off, put it back in 1 second. That's it, no more problem. But when you are heavy loaded, when it's kind of annoying after he's doing a few times like this, and especially when you need to press the gas pedal. I filmed already this how to take it off and how to seal it back, because I didn't know how to open it, so I kind of broke just a little the cap, the top part. But it's okay, it's nothing destroyed. Like everything, it's working properly. There is no problem. But you need to put some good sealant there, because you don't want the dust to go there, or water or something like that. And yeah, I use airflow cleaner. You can use like the same part, you know, it's cheap from the car parts. You go and buy an airflow meter cleaner, and yeah, should do the job. And some sticks, I don't know how you call it, you know. And yeah, should do the job and should be okay. You should have the van like it's gonna be, with absolutely no problem. I'm gonna show you now how to clean it and how to seal it with a proper sealant there, because you need to protect that stuff. First of all, no dust has to go inside, and especially no water, absolutely no water there. Yeah, I hope this video is gonna be helpful for you, and I hope you're gonna fix the problem, because it's really annoying to have this problem. I forgot to make a video how you take the sensor off from the engine compartment. So here on the passenger side, here is I'm in Ireland, so the steering wheel is on the right hand side, it's not on the left hand side. But I think on the left hand side, where you have the steering, you should have the same stuff. So forget about these two wires. It's something that I did on the engine compartment, so forget about them. You have this stuff, yeah, this metal stuff. You have to untie it on the left like this, and then you can take all the accelerator pedal off. Otherwise you're not going to be able to replace it or clean it. So here underneath here you need to use a screwdriver and a hammer and untie it like this, and then this plastic goes to the other side. This blue stuff, it's a glove, rubber glove that I put it here because I don't want to have smell inside the cab, or you know. Forget about these two wires. You're gonna have only this one and this one here. So untie this on the left and take that one out, and then you will be able to take the sensor off and clean it or change it. And this is how you take it off from the engine compartment. Now here is the sensor after you take it off from the vehicle. This is how it looks. This is how it works. Now in order to take it off, you have some blocking plastic stuff, see? And there are 3 of them. I didn't know exactly how to open it, so I kind of break it just a little, but I'm gonna show you now. It's like a bulb, see? You go on the left, and that's it. Goes out, and you have to clean it inside. It's like an old potentiometer, a volume knob that has to be cleaned. I had some dust, and from time to time I had problems. This is how it works. As long as you clean it, it's gonna work perfectly. Imagine that my van has 19 years, so almost 400 and something. 400,000 kilometers. So definitely nobody cleaned this sensor. Once you clean it properly, now let's say, I don't know, 10-15 years, the stuff is gonna be perfect. I had a lot of dust and dirt inside. I cleaned it once, then I filmed how to open it, and now it's clean. And I show you one more time how to clean it, but it was really dirty inside. I had a lot of dirt. This is the spray, is airflow meter cleaner. Now with the sticks, and put some airflow meter cleaner, or I don't know, electrical contact cleaner, and wipe it. See, I still have some dirt there, but once you clean it properly and you seal it, you're gonna see that I have sealed it really good, so no water, no dust goes inside. You're gonna have it at least 10 years, maybe more. Once it's clean and no dirt is going inside, should be okay. Now when you fit it back, you have to pay attention on orientation. My advice is just use a pencil or something, or I don't know, to make a mark, so you're going to be able to fix it properly, because it has three notches there. It's like a Mercedes-Benz notches, 3 of them. So you can mess up if you don't make a mark how to put it back. It's like a turbo, you know, you need to make a mark how you take it off, because you can spin it in the wrong way and fit it in the wrong way. And it's better to make a mark on those two pieces, so you can fit them properly back in the right position. I had a lot of dirt inside there, and I've cleaned it properly. Now at least if I seal it properly, and I seal it properly with windscreen sealant, like I said, at least 10 years should be okay. Absolutely no problem, because it's almost like brand new. Even if it's old, it's like 20 years old, but still okay. Or if you want, you can buy a new one if you find one. I wasn't able to find. I was searching on, like I said, an Autodoc and Mr. Auto, and usually Autodoc, they have everything, but Autodoc doesn't have it. They had it, and not now. And if you go to Volkswagen, I think it's like almost 1,000 euro. There's no point. But if you clean it and you fit it back properly, should be just fine for next 10 years, I would say. When you fit it back, you have to, it's like a bulb. When you take off a bulb from the socket, let's say H7, no, not H7, a bulb, like an indicator bulb, yellow one, or a marker bulb. See, and now you twist it on the right, and that's it, it's locked. So the orientation has to be up. See how you accelerate? I'm showing here how you accelerate up. The socket has to be, the plug, the electrical connection has to be up. Now you can see properly. See, you can, this is how the right way it has to be, and that's it. Then you need to seal it. I use some windscreen sealant. Doesn't look too good, but doesn't matter, it's important. So I have no water inside, I have no dust, everything should be okay. Now, all the best, and consider subscribe if you have a Volkswagen LT or maybe something similar. And yeah, you need to see how to use the timing, how to put the timing belts, how to set the advance, the retard and advance on the ignition timing, how to set the ignition timing. And I have some videos. I'm not like really good film it because I didn't have a good phone or a good camera, but definitely you will be able to understand about I have on this channel video regarding the Volkswagen LT flywheel marks. You have top dead center, and then you have the injection pump, and then I have video how to set the timing, how to set it with VCDS. Yeah, if you have a Volkswagen LT35, and I think it's gonna be okay for you, to subscribe to this channel, because I really love this van. It's a good van. The only problem for this van, it's not for mine. Most of them, it's the rust. A lot of problem with the rust. But the engine and gearbox and clutch and all the stuff, rear axle, differential, absolutely no problem. Okay, now, all the best. I hope I was helpful, because a lot of people have the same issue with gas pedal, that it's not responsive. and then we take the ignition and put it back, that's it. It's going to be responsive, but it's not a solution, because it's going to keep doing all the time this problem. I hope this video is going to be helpful, and considering subscribe. Thank you and all the best.